Our next guest is an actor, a comedian, and an absolute legend. He starred alongside his friend Eddie Murphy in the new movie Coming to America. That's the number 2 because it's the sequel to the 1988 hit movie Coming to America. Arsenio Hall, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us, my friend.
Hey, Mike, Robin, George.
Hey.
How's everybody?
Great.
We're doing great. And I gotta say, I couldn't believe it. It's been 33 years since the first Coming to America movie. So what made you and Eddie get together and do the sequel? Why now?
Well, we never planned on there being a sequel. We were happy with the first one, and it just wouldn't go away. There were times when you'd get a call from Beyonce's office that they're doing a Coming to America party, and everybody's going to dress like the characters. You go to a restaurant on Halloween, and they would decorate restaurants. And Eddie's not into social media, but I would always show him these things on Twitter and Instagram. And one day he said, maybe there should be a second one. And he started working on a story. And at some point he brought me the story and I was like, that's almost perfect. The only thing that wasn't perfect is he wanted Tracy Morgan to play his son. And I think they kind of look about the same age, you know.
That would have been a little bit of an issue, but we still have Tracy in the movie. But there's so many from the original cast, Arsenio. That was what was so wonderful. And I was one of those that was a little worried. I was a little worried about the sequel, but my fears were unfounded. Having so many of the original cast back, was it a lot of reminiscing on the set, Arsenio?
Oh, yeah. I held John Amos a little too long when I first saw him. You know? But it's interesting, Robin, you mentioned that you were worried. The thing that scared me, Eddie has more confidence than I do, but we went to get coffee one day, and as we were leaving, the barista said, "Don't mess up my movie." And that's the barista he had left $100 for. So I'm like, whoa.
Well, Robin's been raving about it all morning. We can't wait to see it, and we want to give everyone a sneak peek right now.
Soon, Nextdorian warriors will assassinate me. I have a child on the other side of the world.
Take heart in your grief. You are king now. Be as your father. Bark orders at me. Throw things at me. It will make you happy.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty.
That's not exactly what you meant when you gave him that advice. I can only imagine. It must have been so much fun to make this film. But I heard there's one scene that you shot with Eddie that was painful, literally painful. What happened?
Well, you know, when you work with Wesley Snipes, he's a brilliant fighter and a stunt man, along with being a great actor. Eddie's only a great actor. And when we did this one stunt, he's supposed to pretend to kick me, and the stuntmen later will do the kicking and make the noises. But he slipped and he kicked me really hard. He kicked me so hard the next day his foot was sore. We had a ball. We had a good time. They shouldn't have paid me for this, but I'm glad they did.
So you play 5 different characters in the movie. Did you have a favorite?
Yes, I like the one with the least amount of stuff on your face. That's Baba, a shaman and witch doctor who is close to James Earl Jones. That's a 6-hour makeup job. Anything less than that one, I'm happy.
We're happy with all of them. And we're so happy that in recent years you returned to doing some stand-up, and you had planned on continuing that, and then the pandemic happened. So as soon as we get through this, you want to get back on the road again, doing some stand-up?
I would love to. The plan was, with all the comics that are in Coming to America, I thought that would be an incredible tour and a great way to promote the movie. But, you know, when man makes plans, God giggles.
Yeah, that
didn't quite work out. I wanted to also do it so Eddie could have a place to start to do 5 or 10 minutes here or there and get back into it. I figured that would be a great thing to bring America.
Oh, that's a great idea. And I have to tell people, you need to stay and watch through the credits because the outtakes, and we saw there where Eddie kind of get you, he's not a stunt person. But was there a lot of improvising on set?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the clip you just showed, Robin, he said to Simi hates America. He said to Simi, we're going back to America. And there is one entire piece of the script where I say, we could hire a detective, Your Majesty. We don't actually have to go. We can have FaceTime. We can, and I give him all, and he says, stop it, Simi. We're going back to America. And the scene played that way. And Eddie whispered to me, he said, if he gives us one more take, just say hell no. And I said, okay, you're the star and the producer. And I had to add some Zamunda onto it, so me and Kenya Barris, Zamunda-ish. And I said, oh, hell no, Your Majesty. And that ended up staying in the movie.
I'm telling you, the outtakes, as a credits roll, and then there's a bonus at the end, somebody singing Queen. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. And I have a question, Arsenio, because I know you and Eddie have been lifelong friends, and you've watched his family grow up, his kids. And how was it to have his youngest daughter, Bella, on the set with you guys?
It was incredible. And I got to do a fight scene with her. I'm so proud of her. She's been waiting for this moment. She's been studying and taking classes, and Eddie made her audition for this. He didn't give this to her. He made her read for this, and I'm very proud of her. You all got to check this out. There's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of musical surprises, too, that you're going to love.
Well, we will be checking it out. We're so happy you're on the show this morning. Arsenio, it's always good to see Robin. Give it to him. Our man, Arsenio Hall. There we go. And Coming to America, it premieres on Amazon Prime Video on March 5th.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.